So basically, we started filming Generation Iron in New York City. That was our first stop. Of course, Greene. There's in Brooklyn, and that was our first initial location. To be honest with you, in the beginning, it was kind of it was a very hard shoot, because when we got out there in the middle of Brooklyn, where Kai lives in this one-bedroom apartment with no air conditioning, you know, small staircase, elevator wasn't working, I believe. We had about 15 crew members, you know, outside of his apartment, somewhere inside of his apartment. Everybody was sweating, drenched in sweat. People were just dying, basically, because it was so difficult to work in these conditions. The days were very long. We started around 5 in the morning, even 4:30 in the morning for the crew. You know, it was very difficult for us to get the process going. But then, you know, little by little it picked up. We started going, and by the time we, you know, were rolling, you know, it got much easier. And Kai, of course, you know, we didn't want, you know, alter anything that he does. We didn't want to alter his day routine. We wanted to make sure it's very authentic. So what's cool about filming with Kai is the scenery. You know, Brooklyn, you know, the concrete jungle, scorching heat. You know, you kind of go through you know, the city madness. So one of the coolest things we did with Kai, you know, we spent a whole day filming the subway, and we'll go in different parts of Brooklyn and Queens and Manhattan. And then Kai had an idea. He had a mask. He had a silver mask with him, his cape. So we came to this location, the subway. It was a cool kind of like a painting type wall. It was kind of like a mural, like a film set. So Kai put on the mask, and then he just started his posing routine right in the middle of the subway. You know, suddenly it was a huge crowd of people. It was a rush hour too, so it was a huge amount of people surrounding him. And at the end of that, you know, a lot of people, when he took off the mask, and people were like, "Oh, that's Kai Greene, that's Kai Greene." You know, a lot of people recognized who he was. And there were people there in the crowd that would come up to him and say, "Kai Greene, you know, you're my hero. I read your article in Flex magazine. You should be the next Mr. Olympia." You know, there I kind of saw that even you don't think of bodybuilders as your mainstream, you know, stars and stuff like that, like other athletes. So there I realized that, you know, bodybuilding community has a lot of actual power and a lot of influence, you know, in the mainstream as well. And these bodybuilders really have real followers, real fans, and I was amazed, you know, in the middle of the subway where nobody expected him to be there, people saw him and they're like, "Wow, that's Kai Greene, that's my hero." So it was very cool.